If you are a Laravel developer, you may have came across the exist and doesn't exist methods in the query builder. The exist method is mainly used to check if a value exists. So let's clear up our controller first, and let's define an if statement. Then inside our condition, we're going to use the DB facade. The table will be posts, and we're going to chain the where method to it, where let's say the ID is equal to a number that doesn't exist, and we're going to chain the exist method to it, which will check whether the ID exists or not. If it does, let's array out a string of woohoo, I have found a match. Else, let's array out a string of I have not found a match. In the output, you will see that it returned back not with the object, but simply with a true or false. Well, at the moment with a false, because there was no match found. If we change the ID with 1, which should exist, you will see that the exist method responded back with a true, and woohoo, I have found a match has been printed out. It also allows you to replace the exist method with the doesntExist method. As you may have guessed, it is used to check if a query result doesn't exist, except that it returns true if it doesn't exist. And I've just refreshed the browser, you will see that it returned back with false, saying that it has not found a match, even though a post with ID number 1 exists. And this is simply happening because it's the inverse of the exist method. Now the exist and doesn't exist methods are useful for the examples we had, but it's even more useful when you need to check if a relationship exists or doesn't exist. Obviously, we haven't covered it yet, but I will show you later on how that works.